How's it going, folks? This is RC Plays Remerald, Nuzlocke of Randomized Emerald, and I am your gracious host, Roman Candle. I am in the Slateport shipyard, and we are delivering Mr. Stone's Devon goods to this man, Captain... we'll have to deliver them to Captain Stern, who is not here, and this man will send us to the museum. Well, he doesn't specifically send us to the museum, but that's where we gotta go. And we're gonna run up over here to the museum and get charged $50 to enter. And talk to this guy. He's gonna give us TM 46, which is thief, and apparently try to make up for his life of crime or something. I don't know. Doesn't really say. You can only infer. This is Captain Stern up here, just your lowly looking scientist, and you're going to give him the Devon goods, but Team Aqua will interfere, obviously. And this is actually a two-part battle, and I'm just going to skip over both of them because they're pretty boring. Unless something special happens, so see you on the other side. And we're back. That was pretty easy. A lot of pretty easy there. Only 3 Pokemon in between the two guys. Only took like 8 points of damage total, and 6 of that was from rough skin. Not really a big deal. As you can see, the Team Aqua leader is addressing little old moi, blabbing on about his noble project or consequences or nothing of real interest this early in the game. None of the interesting stuff happens with the evil guys this early in the game. Usually doesn't happen until after the 6th gym. This guy, like Captain Stern, heals your Pokemon for you, which is nice of him. You'll want to remember him because he does become important later in the game. And here comes Scott. Yay, Scott. This guy's boring as boring is. I hate this man. He has nothing interesting in the game. He's only a plot device to let people into the battle frontier. I don't even think I'm gonna go that far in this game. So I don't really see the point in it. I think that's pretty much everything we can do in Slateport right now. So I'm gonna ignore the battle tent because I'm not really a fan of those. I prefer the contests, which I will try to do a couple of. I like trying to get my main Pokemon some shiny little ribbons. So we're gonna head out to this route and we're gonna see what I can catch. I'm gonna break out Ferrum just because he's a frickin' tank. And let's see what I can find. Hopefully something useful. Please, none of the Chikorita. Oh man, it's a Flygon. Oh, that is gonna be great. A little bit under level, but not anything to complain about. So let's give him a headbutt. Mud Slap from now on. Because I'm not going to be able to catch him just halfway. Oh, he has Levitate. I'm a moron. Well, let's throw Pokeballs at him and see what happens. Shouldn't have Whirlwind or Roar, so we're good at that point. Yeah, see. Maybe Metal Claw? Ah, Ferrum's trapped. So I'm just gonna keep throwing Pokeballs until Ferrum gets released, and then I can call him back. Yeah, at least I shook one time that time. Definitely gonna heal him here because that attack is a pain in the ass. I'll use a potion. Sorry about that, I'm still a little bit sick, so If you even heard it, probably grossed you out. I might hit him with Metal Claw. See what that'll do. Yeah, it gets a stab bonus, but I don't know. It's better than Headbutt. Of course, he probably won't even hit anything. So, bloody frickin' da. So this thing has Bite, Feint Attack, Sand Attack, and Sand Tomb. It's not a bad repertoire. Okay, so we're gonna break out Giddy, because he won't be able to do much damage, but he'll definitely be able to do more. He'll resist more of Flygon's attacks, and he won't do as much damage to Flygon. So that's nice. If he can hit with a cut attack. Oh, come on! It's only a 95% accuracy. It's 95% accurate. Normally. Really? Really? It's gonna be like 75% accurate at this point. This is horse shit and the game knows it. There we go, finally. Start throwing some Pokeballs. God. This is gonna take forever. I may or may not fast forward through this. I might make you sit through this entire thing. Especially if it takes a while. Yeah, see, it's gonna take a while. Yup. See, here is a Sand Tomb, so not really a big deal. The general afterburn of Sand Tomb does more damage than the actual attack. Very weak attack. It's got like 15 base power. Just pathetic. Oh wow, we caught it in a Pokeball. Congratulations. It only took us about 3 minutes to actually complete. Yeah, we got a Flygon. We got a Flygon. Yeah, we got a Flygon. Oh, we got a Flygon. Well, it's our Dragon Pokemon, which is fantastic to have this early in the game. It's a male. You know what? I'm gonna name it Bahamut. Whoops, that was my bad. There we go. I took a picture. I got my buttons backwards on this game. Oh wow, I'm an idiot. Not Baha, but Bahamut. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dragon Pokemon Bahamut. Ground and Dragon. He's Rash. Not really sure if that's anything useful or not. I'll have to check out and see what all my Pokemon are good at and what they prefer for their contest. See what I can get them into. Some might be useful, some might not. Alright, let's heal up. And you know what? I'm probably going to do the Trick Room today. We're about 11 minutes in. Yeah, I'm going to do the Trick Room. The Trick Master's house, I'm sorry. The Trick Master's house. And we'll be able to get a nice little prize that I will actually use. Maybe not in this video, but maybe the next video. Because I'm not against using that specific item. If you know what it is, good for you. If you don't, it's just, let's just say it's really useful. Switch him into the second spot because I know there is a double battle coming up. Oh, come on. Oh, what is Birch doing here? How did he even get here? Does he have a Pokemon that can surf? Because that's the only thing I can think of, especially coming from that direction. Yeah, let's register this guy. Never call him. I never use the Pokenav to call anyone. I only use it to check my Pokemon's shine, which is to tell you how much more Puffin? No, not Puffin. Pokeblocks? Yeah, I think it's Pokeblocks in this game. How many more Pokeblocks I can eat. Oh, and it's a double battle. No! This game forces a lot more double battles on you than the first two. Than Ruby or Sapphire. Which, I'm not really a fan of these games, but I can't really complain. Oh, let's just go with the old standard ground attack. Helping Hand by 1. Now see, this is how stupid the AI is. Both Pokemon using Helping Hand, excuse me, is just frickin' moronic. And they should be ashamed of themselves for letting this happen. Excuse me. What is he doing? Their special attacks are already boosted anyway, because they have plus and minus. Ah. This makes no sense, and it never has. I hate both. See, they did it again. I hate this double battle for this specific reason. It's just so absolutely asinine. And if I wasn't talking right now, I would have fast-forwarded through it. Ferrum definitely hits a lot harder than Bahamut. He has a massive defense. That thing is just gigantic. Now this shouldn't even be possible. If you have 2 minus Pokemon, they shouldn't even be able to be on the same side as each other. Or they should take damage because of it. One or the other. This is where I wish Ferrum had his or had Earthquake, since it wouldn't hurt Bahamut at all. So boring. So boring. It's sad that a non-stab Mudslap is doing more damage on the Sand Tomb. I guess residual damage can't count for something. Of course, in this game, Feint Attack and Bite are both special, because the class split hasn't happened yet. Which is weird, because when it happened, in the 4th generation, every Dark Attack turned into a physical attack. So, you wonder why Dark was even special to begin with. Probably just to maintain type balance or something, but it's still baffling. The one terrible thing about having Pokemon, fully evolved Pokemon this early in the game is they won't learn moves for they won't learn moves till they hit the 20s anyway, and then it'll be every 8, 9 levels. It's just absolutely boring. And we have 1 left. Wow. Yeah, I really should just cut this out, but I can't cut out when I'm just talking. Probably should just use this time to talk about myself, or talk about how the progress the ROM hack's making. Which, since I recorded a game yesterday, recorded a video yesterday, not much has really changed. It's just going and going. There will be. I do believe I talked my spriter / artist into doing a. I don't know why I picked another claw there. Into doing a. Audio recording, I guess, for the release video, which will be nice. It'll be a nice little present. Plus, it'll give us a little bit of time to just sit there and talk about the game and what went into getting it ready for the beta release and all that fun stuff. Specifically, the Pokemon. Hopefully, it'll be related with spoilers. And we're finally defeated. I better get a lot of money for this. Yeah, 2,200 ain't bad. And she makes me register on match call. Lovely. You should be able to say no. Like in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you should be able to say no. They should be able to understand when you say no that you mean no. No is no, trainers. When someone doesn't want you to register your number in their phone, they mean no. This one's so easy. There are a few that get kind of weird because you can't see the sparkle from where you are, from where you're standing. Maybe usually hiding in the window when that happens, though. This one is not that hard to do. It is just... I believe this one's just cut. Yes, you go in the hole. Yep, and this one's just cut. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of unavoidable battles. Wow, she saw me from really far away. Wow. It's 5 steps? No, that's technically 6, isn't it? Because you cross 5. Yeah, wow. That's just an oddish. Bahamut can take care of that. Doesn't learn... it doesn't learn Dragon Breath until 30. Maybe earlier? I'm not really sure. I don't want to look it up right now. I might have to switch this out. This might end up being bad. Critical hit. Unfortunately, Oddish doesn't have any HP to replenish, so... Since Oddish is getting hit anyway, I'll probably just cure this paralysis. Yep, Cherry Berry. Perfect for paralysis healing. Oh, we're up to 830? This might be a two-parter. This battle house thing. Whoops. Let's give it a good old bite. Try and get some flinch hacks. Yep. Flinch hacks is one of the best in the game. Yo, yeah, 2 for 2. Oh man, if this was a smoking battle, my opponent would be crying and whining. And it'd be awesome. And so here we go up here and we cut this. Oh, great thing about having Giddy. Let's see, I don't think I'll be able to get through this one. When you're in this house, for those of you who haven't played it, they usually have items just kind of sitting around. They'll be laying on the floor, they'll be like mail and stuff. Sometimes you might be able to find a mushroom, I think. Just interesting stuff. It's worth it to come back here and do it as many times as possible, because you get some interesting items out of it. And it's either, you can see there's an item up there, but I guarantee it's a piece of mail, so I'm not really going to go for it. And this is going to be the last battle, I think. I'm going to cut it off after this battle, I believe. And yeah, hopefully this battle will be interesting enough to maintain my excitement for the next 3-4 minutes. Oh, it's a 3-parter. Oh, this is going to take forever. And they're using a skitty. Oh, man. I hate skitty. Hey, missing! Yay! Woo! Oh, wow. That didn't take him out? I have an XP share because I went back to Petalburg while I was leveling up. I went back to Petalburg and got the XP share because Mr. Stone gives it to you after you drop, you give the letter to his son, Steven. And it's really useful. I'll probably just give it to Bahamut for a while. Just because he's not really doing much. He'll be fantastic once he learns better moves, but right now, it's just, there's nothing. I mean, he's holding his own now, but this level is actually, this area is actually a little bit under-leveled for the trainers you'll be facing up next. Oh, excuse me. Like, I don't think there's a single Pokemon in this area that is above the level of the lowest Pokemon and a very important scripted battle coming up. And let's see, we'll just give it a Razor Leaf and... Oh, you missed. Come on. Come on, man. I get the flinch hacks, they get the miss hacks. What you gonna do? I really don't think it's hacks if there's a probable chance of it happening. Finding a shiny's not hacked, so why should missing 4 times in a row with a 75% accurate attack be hacked? Ah, I found a scroll! Yay, the scroll! Yay, the scroll. Oh, it doesn't tell you what was on the scroll. Or does it? Find out in the next video of RC Plays Remerald.